guys, it's Heather here with Earth Empress. I hope you guys are doing well. I am back out of hibernation for a bit. Thank you guys for being patient. I really appreciate it. I am so grateful for the comments, the messages, the feedback that I've gotten. I've been on a little bit of a hiatus because I am currently trying to sell a house and get school things started up and running for my kids, and there's just been a lot going on. Not to mention energetically, there's just a time. So I am, like I said, I'm very grateful and thankful that you guys have been so patient, and I'm going to go ahead and just hop right in on your soul connection spread. We're going to do the usual. We're going to get their energy, your energy, and then let them connect in the center and see where they lie. What else, guys? My brain's so fogged. Mercury retrograde has hit me hard. Let's see. It can be vice versa, so the roles can be reversed. If you're cross-watching, you could very well resonate with a Cancerian energy here. Take it as it resonates. If it doesn't seem to fit, please don't try to force things. There are a ton of amazing readers out there, so feel free to click on one of the links or videos down below. It's going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in Cancer. Alright, guys, so we're just going to go ahead and grab the energy of the person Cancer is connecting with. Right out of the bat. So we have Queen of Cups. So some of you could be dealing with a water sign, or just someone that's very emotional right now. They're going through what I feel like is an emotional tidal wave. Sorry, guys. Yeah. We have the Queen of Cups here, which is about emotions. It's someone that is very in tune, very intuitive, very spiritually inclined. Someone that feels and sees things beneath the surface. We have 8 of Cups and 9 of Wands. So they may be conflicted at this point, either from walking away when it comes to a situation or a connection, or it could also be conflicted and feeling battle worn and like they're at the end of their rope when it comes to maybe energies that they've been surrounded with, or ways that they've just been for a while. 8 of Cups can be leaving behind energies. It doesn't have to just be relationships. It could very well be a relationship. But this to me feels more like energies that are surrounding or things, ways that they've been. And then we have, 4 of Swords. So 4 of Swords after the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is my battle-worn soldier card. This is the card that really speaks to someone that has been through the ringer and knows that, you know, it's right around the corner. What they're looking for, what they're searching for, relief, it's right around the corner. And that 4 of Swords is about relief. It is about taking that moment to be still in the battle. And it's funny because they're both being still in the battle. So right now I feel like internally they're going within in order to handle a situation, a connection, their emotions, maybe some healing that's been going on. Because the Queen of Cups can be a very watery, healing type of vibe, a really heavy energy. Maybe Cancer season really kicked their ass a little bit. And it really put them in a point of perspective of looking back, of seeing relationships, of seeing things in a new perspective, because they're really shifting internally and their focus, I mean, really their focus, their vibration, their whole being, it's shifting and it's changing and leaving things behind. And 9 of Wands, sorry, my nose is itching, so but I get the tingles, I know. 9 of Wands and the 4 of Swords, it is about really taking the time to sit still and really examine where they've been, the battles they've been fighting, what's been worth it, what isn't worth it, what they're going to bring forward with them, and what they need to leave behind. So I'm going to grab 2 more cards. What else can we get for the person that Cancer is connecting with? What else can we get for the person that Cancer... So 9 of Wands. Someone that wants to come in passionately towards something. They could really be embodying this energy of, okay, you know, I've healed, I've worked, I've left, I'm leaving, I'm letting go, I'm releasing, stilling myself, taking the time, really deciding what's best for me. And the 9 of Wands comes in right after, which is after the stillness, the charge, the inspiration, the passion, the fire that really gets their gears going and gets them heading in a direction. Wands or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And then again, more Wands, and then of course Cups. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, so whatever it is that this person is passionately heading towards, that's something that they want to build. Something that they want to lay groundwork for, that they want to lay the foundation for. You know, this card is also to me about birthing again, about really deciding what you want, what's going to be best for you, and then going for it. Which is a beautiful energy. I mean, especially with the Nine of Wands, guys. Come on. I love that because they're passionately trying to decide what they want to work on. I'm sorry, guys. My cat's in the background here. Yeah, I love that. Okay, so what can we grab for Cancer's energy? We have the Fool. So you guys wanting to start new cycles, release old things, new ways of being, justice. It's a very karmically inclined time. Maybe some of you have released some old karma or healing some karma within. Or you are being guided and led towards taking chances on certain things because it's something that contractually is drawn to you. It's in your soul's contract. You have the Fool on the Justice card. It's funny because these are opposing because the Fool is very Aryan energy and then the Justice card is Libra. So some of you could be connecting with an Aries or a Libra in your life that are very influential on you taking chances, on risks that you're taking, on cycles that you're going towards, on things that you want to really achieve in your life. The Fool is making a decision to jump. And it's jumping not knowing where you're going to land. It's jumping and going for it, not knowing if it's going to work out, not knowing how you're going to get there, not knowing the steps that are going to be taken. You just know that it's time to take a chance to make a difference, to focus on change. That's really awesome, guys. And that Justice card, it is about balance too. Maybe some balance comes into play. Maybe this chance that you're taking leads to some kind of potential imbalance in your life. Knight of Swords, King of Swords. Okay, so Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy coming in again. Knight of Swords and King of Swords. So this is about coming to a point where you are emotionally, I don't want to just say shut off, but it's like you're in a place where I mean, look at the king here. He's holding the swords in his hand. These are the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is about decision, about deciding in your discernment what is for you and what is not for you. The Knight of Swords is heading towards your personal truth. You know, you have this beautiful, beautiful hawk energy here too, which is about messages. It's about seeing the bigger picture, about perspective. So for some of you, you were very much into your discernment at this point where you're ready to take chances, you're ready for things to begin, you're ready for some balance in the situation, and it's because you're finding your own personal truth. Your own inner compass is really pulling you towards something, and you're not letting anything else dictate it for you anymore. You are focusing on your opinions, your thoughts, your perspective, your clarity, your intentions. Because that Knight of Swords too, this is about making and heading towards and charging towards things. But if you notice, that Ace of Swords is right there. That's the clarity. That's the truth. That's your personal truth. That is a gift from the universe. So you're wanting to really embark on an adventure, something that comes into contact or it intertwines with your truth, your mission. Justice and the King of Swords, there might be justice in a situation. Could be with an air sign, but I feel like more so this is in a situation and you're like sticking to your guns, you're making choices, you're the deciding factor in this. Okay, Cancers. Go on with your bad self. I love that. So what else can we get for Cancer in this situation? What's going on with Cancer? Maybe some of you need to balance out a situation or some kind of karma with a King of Swords energy as well. You have Seven of Cups and the Emperor. So divine masculine energy coming in hot. And it is about options, choices. So I feel like this is you guys. It's really interconnected with the swords, with you having your own personal truth, with you having choices and deciding what you want moving forward. Especially with that Seven of Cups. Because that Seven of Cups is about multiple opportunities coming your way. And I feel like it's because you finally like come and take charge in your life of certain aspects. You embody this Emperor energy. You could be doing something that is social media based. This could be business based, entrepreneurial things, turning a hobby or projects into a source of income, really building and working towards something. And I feel like the possibilities with it are somewhat limitless because you have a lot of options on the table when it comes to this. Seven of Cups. You can't really see it. Sorry, the lighting's awful. But the Seven of Cups is about having options on the table. It's falling under this King of Swords energy and the Justice. So you've got some karma coming in definitely when it comes to moving forward. And you guys are in the deciding factor. You guys are in the driver's seat right now. You're controlling. So whatever it is that you have your heart set on, whatever you're called to, do that. That's what I'm going to say. Because if you have a lot of options on the table, sometimes it can feel overwhelming. And maybe with the Justice card here, it's about finding balance in a situation when it comes to career and family. Or I had this option and this option. Maybe you find a balance and do two things at once that really involve what you're passionate about. If so, my advice would just be to stay in your discernment and really do things like from your soul. Speak your soul truth of it, especially if it involves some kind of communication, or again, I keep getting like social media or writing, or it could be anything like that. If your project, whatever you're working towards, is about that, maybe having some communication and situation with somebody that leads to you really pulling in this Emperor energy. And it's like you are working on your goals. You're working on your truth, on your adventure, on your journey right now. This person is working a lot on healing and really wanting to build a foundation. And the Seven of Cups, maybe you have a lot of options on the table romantically right now, too. I mean, I'm just going to be real. You could definitely have a lot of options on the table when it comes to romance. And that King of Swords energy is you deciding left and right. Okay, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. And the Emperor energy is you taking charge, being the one that kind of, calls the shots, that holds the reins. So that's, I mean, Cancer is in it. You guys are in the driver's seat, clearly. Let's see what we have for the connecting energy between you and this person. Because I feel this person has a lot of regrets when it comes to their cycles and situations they've been in. So you have 5 of Cups on the 3 of Wands. So a lot of you are in a period of releasing, both of you. I mean, both of you. These two energies are connecting, but if you are connecting with this message, you've been releasing a lot, and it's because you are really waiting on the tides to shift, on your ships to come in, on deciding where you want to go, what you want to do, where you want to be. 5 of Cups, 3 of Wands. 5 of Cups has that red line of fate that's attached to it too, which is really cool because it has lots to do with karma again. So maybe the situation was very heavily karmically inclined, balancing out kind of connection that really, I felt like there was an imbalance at one point, and it caused you to really feel inspired and hold on to your truth and realize what truth was for you. And this person, it's caused them to really release a lot of their negative shit. That 3 of Wands is about seeing that perspective, that picture, and really, that one wanted to hop out. 6 of Pentacles, balancing yourselves out, guys. Working towards a give and take situation. 3 of Swords. So this was something that, for both of you, really affected and heavily impacted your soul. 3 of Swords under 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is my dark night of the soul. Some of you could definitely be purging in this period, purging through heartbreaks, issues, trauma from childhood. I feel like whoever you're connecting with is definitely, I mean, obviously this is connected energy, so you both are dealing and healing. And maybe that's where like this personal truth and this power comes into play for you guys. It's like you're no longer going to let certain things affect you. You're stepping up and stepping into power to take control of your life, to take control back, because you have limitless options on this table. And for this person, it's really about deciding what the battle is worth and what they want to build and work towards. Oh, that one popped right out. 2 of Wands, making decisions. Okay. Movement forward, making decisions. What else can we get? Death card. So this connection has transformed you guys. I feel like this was definitely a part of some kind of karmic playing out. Now, whether or not it's a reason, a season, or a lifetime, I can't, very much like specify that for you guys. It's going to be different for everyone. But what I can say is that this has led to a lot of transformation for both of you. That Death card falling under this 3 of Swords and 2 of Wands, it has transformed the way that you want to live your life. It transformed you for a while. Maybe you were closed off for a while. Maybe you were depressed. Maybe you were, I keep getting lonely or sad, or you had walls up, or you were guarded and you couldn't release and move forward. You had to release this negative energy, this stuff that was attached, this lessons that needed to be learned or things that needed to be healed in order to move forward from something. Now, whether or not this transformation means a transformation between the two of you in reconnecting, I can't specify, and I'm not going to specify that, because to each their own free will. What I will say is that it has caused a lot of transformation as far as direction goes and where you're headed in this life, and maybe some perspective. Maybe some of you gained a lot of perspective and growth and humility and compassion in this situation that maybe you weren't equipped with before, you didn't feel like you had before. And for some of you, I think it closed you off. I feel like a lot of you really got closed off and emotionally just, it was like you were shut off, the switch was off. But transformation has taken place, and I feel like it's because you guys are stepping into a new cycle emotionally and releasing a lot of stuff. Yeah, I love this. 8 of Pentacles. So this is about working towards whatever it is you want. This is 8 of Pentacles. This is learning new things. This is new ways of being. This doesn't have to just be a new job. It could very well be a new job. It could be venturing out in some new direction. But this is also, this is the novice, you know, and Pentacles aren't just about financial things for me. They are spiritual things. It's spiritual abundance. So some of you could spiritually be leveling up in a place where, you know, you're more open than you were before. And it's something new, and it's something that has to be learned, and it's something that has to be developed like anything. I would just develop it, guys. If you have been closed off and you're finally opening up and feeling more and doing more and embracing more and really enjoying this life after this period of darkness, I love that. I love that. That's phenomenal. Keep at it. And even if it's hard sometimes and you catch yourself sometimes falling back into that, because I mean, none of us are perfect. I'm the same way. I fall back into those moments. And I mean, sometimes they can last a week or two. I mean, I'm going to be honest. It's not a consistent all day stuck there, but I can get back in that space, and it is hard. But give yourself grace. Enough grace to say, okay, look, I'm going through this right now. I'm sorry. When I start channeling, I get really, I'm going through this right now, but you're able to see the other side. You're able to find, I did a podcast the other day about power through the pain, how you gain power from pain. And it's true. A lot of the things that we go through, we grow through, and it's for a purpose. And if you keep that perspective in mind, I think it will help shift things a lot for you guys. Don't be afraid to do new things, to try new things, new ways of being. It's beautiful. It's growth. And we don't want to stay stagnant. We want to grow. We've grown in this motherfucker. That's what we're doing. Okay. So what else can we get for Cancer and the person they're connecting with? Heart chakra. Yeah. Beginnings. I love this. Everything I just said to you guys. Okay. So this is about a new chapter, a new path, a new journey in your soul. New beginnings. Or beginnings, new beginnings, whatever. It's about embarking on the journey. And it's doing it wholeheartedly. And it's doing it not knowing where you're going, not knowing how to get there, what steps need to be taken. But you just know that you're following your heart and you're being guided somewhere. And that's going to get you exactly where you're meant to be. And with your heart chakra, this is opening it up. This is relieving blockages, releasing, purging, healing when it comes to your heart chakra. So open up a little bit more. I feel like a lot of you are, and that's the big part for you guys this, next month ahead is purging, releasing, finding new things, new ways of being. I love that. All right, Cancers, that's going to be it for your soul connection spread. I hope you have a fantastic rest of the month, and I will see you guys in a week or two for your August overalls. Love and light.